The Middle East definition is always discussed by people. Its location has attracted attention of people. Where is Middle East? Is it on the middle of somewhere? What do you think? Middle East is consisted of the lands around the southern and eastern shores of the Mediterranean Sea, starting from the northwestern Africa to the Arabian Peninsula and some parts of Iran. The term Middle East may have originated in the 1850s in the British India Office. Usage of the term Middle East nonetheless remains unsettled, and some agencies, notably the United States State Department and certain bodies of the United Nations, still employ the term Near East. American strategist Alfred Thayer Mahan first used the term in his article The Persian Gulf and International Relations.
The Middle East, if I may adopt a term which I have not seen, will someday need its Malta, as well as its Gibraltar. It does not follow that either will be in the Persian Gulf. Naval force has the quality of mobility which carries with it the privilege of temporary absences, but it needs to find on every scene of operation established bases of refit, of supply, and in case of disaster, of security. The British Navy should have the facility to concentrate in force if occasion arise, about Aden, India, and the Persian Gulf.
Until World War II, it was customary to refer to areas centered around Turkey and the eastern shore of the Mediterranean as the Near East, and the Middle East then meant the area from Mesopotamia to Burma, namely the area between the Near East and the Far East. The term has always changed according to states and institutions. Let's have a look to the changeable maps of the Middle East. This map shows Mahan's definition of Middle East. The region covers territories from the Indian Ocean to the Red Sea. Mahan's Middle East was an indeterminate area guarding a part of the sea route from Suez to Singapore. This map shows U.S. Department of State usage in 1948. It covers a limited geography. The Near East includes only the blue section. Turkey, Greece and Iran are separated as different regions in the green section. This map shows United Kingdom's Royal Air Force explanation of the Middle East in 1939. Starting from Egypt, the geography continues until Kenya. Very interesting, right? This map made in 1948 by World Health Organization, and defines the Middle East from the northern Libya and Greece to Pakistan and Somalia. The World Bank in 1953 defined Middle East with the participation of Egypt, Jordan, Lebanon, Syria, and Iraq. As one of the most interesting maps, the 2005 Made Middle East Institute defined the Middle East region from half of Africa to the Central Asia. The countries of the South Caucasus, Armenia, Azerbaijan, and Georgia, are occasionally included in definitions of the Middle East. This hasn't always been the case. The term Near East was coined in the 19th century when Westerners divided the Orient into three parts: the Near East, the Middle East, and the Far East. As Europe geared up for World War II, however, the term Middle East began to be used by the British military to refer to both regions. Middle East soon became the dominant term. The Greater Middle East was a political term coined by the second Bush administration in the first decade of the 21st century, to denote various countries, pertaining to the Muslim world, specifically Iran, Turkey, Afghanistan, and Pakistan. The U.S. has been involved in balancing conflicts amongst these culturally interconnected nations in order to further its interests in the region. The Greater Middle East is sometimes referred to as the New Middle East or the Great Middle East Project. The five largest ethnic groups in the region are Arabs, Israelis, Kurds, Persians, and Turks, but there are dozens of other ethnic groups which have hundreds of thousands of members. The five top languages, in terms of numbers of speakers, are Arabic, Persian, Turkish, Kurdish, and Hebrew. Arabic and Hebrew represent the Afro-Asiatic language family. Persian and Kurdish belong to the Indo-European language family. Turkish belongs to Turkic language family. About 20 minority languages are also spoken in the Middle East. Consequently, the Middle East is just a changeable term for the political tasks. It is up to your position to see whether it locates on the middle of the world, or not. What do you think?